What is up, guys? Welcome, and we are here today. Ignore what you just saw. We are here today, and I am here to tell you I have decided. Yes, I have. I've decided on the class I want to play for Legion, and it is actually going to be the Retribution Paladin. So, before I get a lot of rage of people saying, well, why didn't you main this? Why didn't you main this? Because I really wanted to see this. Again, I am looking for classes that are fun to watch, and with how high ret hits, that is actually, personally for me, that is what I think is fun to watch. As well as it is freaking fun as shit to play. I love the playstyle of ret, absolutely love it. The class fantasy for this is by far one of the best I've seen ever. Plus, my Mog is pretty bitchin'. So there is my talents. While you guys look at my talents for this battleground, I am going to talk about the classes I didn't like, the classes I was so-so on, and the classes that I did like. I did try everything. I know I didn't make a video for everything, but I will talk about every single spec in every single class. So we're going to start off with what I disliked, and we're going to start off with those hunters. Where the fuck are my traps? I know, like, you have them in survival, and that's all cool, and I really did like survival. BM felt like I was pressing the same button over and over and over, waiting for that proc over and over and over. It wasn't my favorite. Marksmanship felt pretty cool. It kind of felt like a sniper. The class fantasy behind that, the fact that you had a longer range than most other ranged classes, I did like that. But BM felt weird. Survival still feels a little weird with the mongoose bite, and again, this is my experience on the pre-patch without the artifact weapons, so please take that in mind. I have not tested the artifact weapons, and I will again, but I am going to have a bias towards a retribution. Alright, so Monk. Oh gosh, the hit combo. I know there was a lot of people that really liked the hit combo, and I know that's like some of most people. I know that's like your favorite play style ever. No, it's not mine. That is not mine at all. Having to seeing that you can use a spell, but you can't use that spell. It grinds my gears. It just got to me. Oh my, I don't know. I am going to Divine Intervention, so I'm just gonna wait. It just got to me. Like, just seeing the fact that I had that, what's it called? Seeing the fact that I had that beautiful blackout kick up, and I was unable to use it entirely. It just bothered me. Like, you know, like having the chi for it, well, why can't I use it? Well, because your hit combo is gonna drop. Alright, so on to the next one, Warrior. Holy freaking squish, dude. You have the die by the sword, I understand that, but if you're playing Fury, which is my favorite spec for Warrior, why, Blizzard, for PvP, please take that out or something. When you are in rage, you should not take more damage. That I know that might nerf the damage a bit, but make it to where you don't take as much damage. I know there's a talent for that, but make it like 10%, not 30%. That is ridiculous. There should be no reason why you're taking 30% damage for something that you can't even control. So I understand you're. Oh god, I just ran in here and just died, didn't I? Good. I'm gonna die from dots. Oh my gosh. I won't be able to heal him off, will I? I'm trying. I'm out of mana. Alright, there we go. I think we're good. So we're just gonna kind of lick our wounds back here. See, we don't have any bandages. Jeez Louise. Get away from me. Alright, so we're gonna go in. So back to Warrior. You are very squishy, and I don't like how you can't get out of many roots. That is basically it. I don't like how you can't get out of many roots, and you're super squish. So also, he's gonna get away because he's a demon hunter. I'm not even gonna try. So on to the next one, Mage. Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, so just bear with me. I did not like how any of the specs played. Arcane, I felt exactly like just a straight up turret. I did a video on Arcane. and it was fun for the BG, and then I played another BG, and I did the exact same thing, and I got that bored that quickly. That's all it took. One more BG. There we go, the Horseman. Alright, so on to the so-sos. That is it for the dislikes. I didn't dislike many. But, so on to the so-sos. Death Knight was my first one. So there's only two specs that are like viable. Blood's not really that viable. But Frost, it felt cool. I liked Frost. Unholy felt a little weird. It felt like that was kind of just like a ranged melee. But it wasn't bad. It just wasn't my favorite. Demon Hunter, I'm not even gonna say my opinion on Demon Hunter quite yet, mostly because of the fact that you have almost none of your abilities still. So I'm not even gonna give my opinion on that. And then on to Priest. All right, so Priest, throughout this entire like choosing session, I was kind of hoping for a class that had 2 DPS specs and maybe a healer spec, which is actually what I'll get into later on my second choice and what my alt will be. So I really wanted to have that second DPS slot. But I didn't even like the first one that much. It was fun and all, but it by far was not my favorite. Boom, pulling out the Holy Wrath. See if I can kill him. I popped coolies for it. I better do it. No, I didn't get quite there. But, oh man, alright, so Shadow. It wasn't the worst experience, but it wasn't the best. That's kind of what every so-so has been like. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best. I felt like it could have done a little more tuning, and I know a lot of people really enjoyed the playstyle of the new Insanity and everything like that, but for me, it just wasn't my playstyle as much. Now on to the things that I liked. Oh my, Rogue. If you guys watched my Assassination Rogue video, you will know why I liked Rogue and why it is in liked. So, Assassination, and I love dot specs, but not when I don't like multi-target dot specs. So balance, out of the question, and affliction, out of the question. Unholy, kinda out of the question, but Unholy actually felt pretty nice. So, Assassination. You're literally killing somebody without even touching them half the time. That's what I liked about it. If somebody ran away, they were still taking full damage while they're like 20 feet away from you than they would like 2 feet away from you. Like, it just felt that cool. I shouldn't be on the freaking Warlock. He takes no damage. So that is one reason why I liked... Oh, I just realized I skipped Warlock. Alright, we'll get back to that. Warlock is in my dislikes. So... Oh my, now I'm completely off. So Rogue, so Assassination Rogue. I liked the fact that you could deal damage when you're not even touching somebody. It just felt very cool. And sub felt really cool too. I really liked what they did with the sub and the whole like shadow dance thing. That was pretty cool. And Outlaw, oh my gosh, don't even get me started. I'm just gonna say this, I loved Outlaw. Class fantasy, perfect. On to Shaman, my second choice. 2 DPS specs, both of which I absolutely love. Oh my gosh, what they did with the enhance. Oh my gosh, I've never seen something finer. I've never seen something finer. You are enhancing your weapons. You are not using the power of lava to deal damage. You are enhancing your weapons. You are enhancing them. Like you are Flame Tongue is an ability. You enhance your weapon with flame. It's so cool, so cool. On to Paladin. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to get started. You actually feel like a retribution paladin. You are avenging your fallen teammates. You are equalizing the battlefield. If you watch this, equalize right there. Boom, dead. Half health to nothing because I was low. Equalizing the battlefield. It is so cool. On to Druid. I liked both DPS specs. Healer, I'm not really looking to play a healer in Legion. I did for Mop, and that was about as much healing as I could take. So Feral felt a lot like Assassination. I liked it better than Assassination, actually, which is why Druid is going to be my third choice, and that is my top three: Paladin, Shaman, and Druid. Oh, excuse me. So Feral just felt like a lot better single. Oh, excuse me. Single target dot spec. It just the rip, the rake, everything like that. The stealth, it felt cool. And we're gonna sit here for a bit while I talk about the Warlock. Oh my, where do I even start? So Destruction, I cannot say I liked that at all. And then Demo, it felt cool. I won't bag on Demo. I liked what they did with it. However, I kind of felt like half the time I wasn't doing anything and I was just pressing demonic empowerment. Affliction, I don't like multi-target doc specs. That it has nothing to do with the actual class. It just has something to do with my personal playstyle. So that will be the reason why I chose Paladin, and my alts will be Shaman and Druid. If you guys did like the video, please leave a like and a comment below. Subscribe if you enjoyed the channel, and I will see you guys in Legion.